Bonjour mes amis! I'm here in Paris, France, of course my favorite city in the world, but it's also the mission field of Thierry Savelle Foy Ministries. And I want to say thank you, merci beaucoup, to all of my partners and friends who have sent me here to preach the gospel, to reach these precious people for Jesus. In fact, I have a team of women here with me, 18 women. In fact, 2 more are coming today from Scotland, 20 women, and we're going all over Paris ministering the gospel. We're preaching at Hillsong Church, which I love being in the Hillsong environment. And this is what we're doing. We're giving away my books. Vous avez de la valeur aux yeux de Dieu. This is the French book that we had translated, and it actually says you're valuable in the eyes of God. Now this week, by the end of this week, we will have given away 18,000 copies of this book free of charge all over the streets of Paris. 18,000 copies. That means 18,000 precious people, and who knows who they spread it to, and share it and pass it along. So thank you, thank you, thank you for making this possible. I believe when we get to heaven, people are going to say, merci beaucoup. Thank you for sending Terry and her team to Paris. So I want to talk to you real quick about something that absolutely affects your ability to walk out the dreams and the goals that God's put in your heart. Now let me just give you some hints to what this is and see if you can figure it out. This is one of the top qualities that men and women find most attractive in each other. It's considered more important than skill, knowledge, or even experience. It sets you apart from people who are more qualified than you. It reveals that you are competent, and also it is absolutely necessary to pursue your dreams. What do you think it is? It's confidence. It's your level of confidence. Did you know that your level of confidence, it affects everything? It affects your relationship with God even. It affects the career you choose. It affects the relationships you pursue. It affects how much money you make. It affects everything in your life. And do you know that a lack of confidence is actually rooted in fear? Fear, insecurity is rooted in fear. It's just a fear that you're not good enough, you're not smart enough, you're not pretty enough, you're not educated enough. Well, all of that's rooted in fear. And fear is the #1 enemy of success. It's the #1 enemy that will stop you from achieving your dreams. So, on this week's podcast, I'm just wanting to give you some little tips. These are just 3 simple tips that are going to help you just appear more confident. Do you know that confidence can actually be seen on people? When I was in college at Texas Tech, we studied body language, and we would have to, look at pictures of people to be able to identify, what they were going through or what we thought about them. Well, the #1 sign of guilt, of insecurity, inferiority, the #1 sign is a lowered head. Poor posture, shoulders down, sometimes arms folded, hair covering the face. Those were all signs of insecurity. But the #1 sign of defeat is the lowered head. Well, Jesus even covered body language in the Bible. Psalm 3:3, it says, "Thou, O Lord, art a shield for me. You're the glory and the lifter of my head." What does that mean? You should never go a day of your life with your head held down in shame. When Jesus hung on that cross with his head down, just so yours could be lifted up. So God is saying, lift your head. So I'm going to give you 3 tips real quick to just improve the way you look, to look more confident, to appear more confident. #1 is stand up straight. Do you know that people immediately connect good posture with confidence? And if you feel good about yourself, if you think highly of yourself, then carry yourself highly. In fact, one of the ways to practice good posture is in your car. If you will just adjust your rear view mirror, like sit up straight in your car, get your shoulders back, adjust the rear view mirror, and keep it there. And if you start to get to where you can't see the cars behind you anymore, that means you're starting to slump again. Don't adjust the mirror, adjust yourself. Stand up straight. This is something you can change overnight. Just pull your shoulders up and practice good posture. #2 is look people in the eyes. That is a clear sign of confidence when you look people in the eyes when you're communicating with them. Now, there's all kinds of body language, with the eyes. That's one of the #1 ways we communicate is with our eyes. So don't look up and to the left, that's deception. Don't lower the head and look up, that's seduction. Don't squint, that's just weird. Just look people in the eyes when you talk to them. It immediately communicates confidence. And number 3, the last tip I want to share today is accept and give compliments. You know, a secure, confident person can receive a compliment from other people. You know, when someone tells you, your hair looks so pretty, don't immediately put yourself down and be like, no, it doesn't, it looks disgusting. No, just practice saying, thank you, merci. Just practice saying thank you. A confident person, and I know it's hard, I have the hardest time still with this, but just practice. When someone tells you, I like your outfit, don't put the outfit down, just practice saying, thank you. And then another sign of confidence is give compliments. Practice this. You know, at the grocery store, compliment the cashier. When you're on an airplane, compliment the flight attendant. Wherever you are, at the nail salon or wherever you go, practice giving compliments. Because see, an insecure person practices what is called the double put down. They put other people down, hoping it makes them look better, and then they also put themselves down, hoping other people will build them up. They're the ones who are always saying, I'm so fat, I look so fat in this, hoping other people say, no you don't, you look amazing. Stop all that. Those are signs of insecurity. Practice confidence by receiving compliments, just say thank you, and then give compliments. Tell someone they look beautiful, they smell good, they look so happy, I love your hair, I love your outfit, whatever. Practice giving compliments. So, I want you to start doing things little by little to build your confidence, because whatever God's telling you to do, it's going to take a new level of confidence to achieve it. So you can do this. If I can do this, you can do this. And if you're enjoying these podcasts, please subscribe to this channel. Follow us on Instagram, on Facebook, on Twitter. I love to keep you encouraged to go after your dreams. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week.